Stream
I
and
see my
recording
dice.
has started. Here come. What? No,
What?
we are all come in this universe.
No! You're come out of here.
I'll stab you.
What? No, you won't. You love
I'll
me too
take your
much.
knees and make them into an art project, you bitch. I love you.
You're not allowed my knees. I don't consent.
That's Mia's song.
It's that didn't pick up on your mic on Discord, but I heard you whining outside through the living room.
I probably picked up. It definitely picked up my mic. My mic is for
For
the thing.
stream.
Yes. I think I just had a strong streak.
Alright.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, what is happening
Welcome
here?
to the Christmas special, boys and gals and gentles and ladymen.
well, it's labeled holiday special so that we could be inclusive. But yes, it's gonna be revolve around Christmas because that's what we all
Yes,
celebrate.
holiday special.
Happy holidays. If you celebrate a holiday, if you don't have celebrate a holiday, then happy day.
Happy.
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 I don't remember what happened the last time. Give me a moment.
Ah, yes, a DM that has shitty memory.
Alright, last
Look,
I
I
remember,
had 3 hours.
we were in a dream. Okay?
Well, that's how that ended. You guys
What?
drowned in the water. And then you left Nex, Phobos, in the water alone, going deeper into the water with Torpedo. Phobos had a great conversation through Carl with Lottie, the little traveler, that you can meet whenever you want, because they travel around. So it's great. They'll trade things with you. Not like you need anything really. You went down there. Phobos relayed that there's a bad lord, there's a good lord down there, and then you came across whatever I named. I think it was Lottie's.
Good
I'll
job.
call them Lottie's right now because I don't remember their name. The big eel-looking creatures that are mostly blind, but one was birth affected to be not blind, and yes, you communicated with them with your fish
You're
powers.
doing great so far, pal.
I know, with your fish powers, and then you went down, and then you met. Hey, my name's Bio. Whoop, bidip, bidip, I am the Lord. You met him. You found Allie and Spitfire and Techno who are vibing in a bubble, and Bio went and did things to make infinite air bubbles. Whippy, yippee, not whippy. Um, you guys talked about you played with ice toys
Yeah.
with Torpedo while the other Lord Shock was watching you like. And then you got to know him a little bit as Bio was with him. Kind of noticed that he's existent. He likes the light a lot. He doesn't seem to like the dark. And eventually, you guys found out that there's a direct hole that leads straight to the beyond right next to Depth's Glow. Don't worry, I'm sponsored by Glyph Dishes, so if you hear dishes in the background, don't worry about it.
Multiple dishes.
Locks and lots. That's what I call them, I think. I've already passed that part, but that's what my brain has forced me to say. And Colossal climbed his little ass out and went, "Hey, not Colossal, it's Fenric. Give me this vial, this whole jar that I'm gonna eat entirely whole and poison myself with, so yeah, I can buy you guys some time to fix this world war down here." He did that. He went nom nom to the glass and collapsed back in the hole. He went, "I kind of want to go in that hole and just kill him." And then I went, "Tarantulas that are god eaters are down there." And then you went, "No."
Mm-hmm. That's
And then
exactly
something
what I
else
did.
happened. I don't remember what happened between this. Or did we just continue on from you went inside? You got the side quest where you had fun times
Yes.
with the swap friends. It was great. You toured the train, felt better. Amaris got cursed more. One of her eyes being out Colossal's eye.
Yeah. For context, she had a panic attack, and that's what it looks like when she has a panic attack.
delicious, scrumptious. Um,
Yeah.
and then they were shoved back in the water where they found Techno and Allie playing goldfish. Um, Maurice went to Paradise to see their dad and Aurora. Their dad had a nice conversation while he was being shaken upside down, because apparently he deserved punishment for making a universe he didn't control making. Uh, and then Aurora and Maurice passed the fuck out in Maurice's room because they're both exhausted mentally. Because gods can't
Yeah.
physically get exhausted.
Well,
Um,
we have a lot mentally, man.
yeah, you have a lot on your shoulders as a god, so that's the reason why gods sleep is to fix themselves mentally. Um,
Also, I like sleeping.
yes.
Sleeping is
Um,
so nice.
Phobos fell asleep on Technoblade's tits with Spitfire as he's playing goldfish and going like, you got this. Damn, thanks, sweet.
Is this deck of cards infinite? That's what I remember that.
Yeah, Allie at the end was like, "Is this fucking deck of cards intimate? It's not fit. Help!
Intimate?
If it didn't, I know how to speak words." And then you guys want
You
bedtime.
don't.
I'll break your wings.
Me?
Fuck you. Takes your wings.
Don't worry, I got 2 other pairs.
Takes all your pairs. Yoink.
No.
You're wingless
Dies.
now. Crinkles.
Dies.
You guys are now in a dream state. It's this black void again where you and Phobos can see each other's souls. And you each other, obviously. Um, you guys can interact with each other for a moment because I'm.
It ended
So
with me
Dora.
yelling, "I'm free!" And then I noticed the way around me. Ah, fuck! So, Phobos, you want to say something first?
I just mumbled hola, soy Dora.
How do you even know that?
I don't know, I just felt compelled to say that.
Implied.
Ah, my ass. Sorry.
Nice comment there, pal.
Shush. I'm tired. I've only got an hour of sleep.
Dang, I was trying to sleep.
Like, out of
Alright.
character, legitimately, I've only had an hour of sleep. I'm gonna fuck up my words today.
I also
More
had
so.
few hours of sleep. I'm running off of
I had 3.
false sleep. Alright, let's stop
3
comparing
cups of
our
coffee
sleeps.
and part of
Let's
a
just
candy
fucking
cane.
continue. Ooh.
If you.
Excuse me.
Spackle the fuck out
Anyways.
of somebody. Okay.
Anyways. Right, let's see what kind of dump we're gonna
Chaos
be.
we're about to see.
Yep.
So I will now explain to you as players what is about to happen with dreams. Every time you sleep, you will have a dream to give you lore on characters that you would not have this lore on otherwise. You get to see people's backstories because fuck you. And we're going to start off with some background music because it's
Oh
cool
goodness.
and
Cutscene
sets the
already?
mood. It's not cutscene, it's just setting the mood.
Oh, okay.
As the fog of the black void kind of lifts, you see this young child. It looks very familiar. Familiar in a sense that you don't understand it.
What? Sorry,
Um,
the Undertale caught me off guard.
copyright free. Leave me alone. Um, and he's holding a baby, and his arm seems to be broken, so he's using his wing to kind of support the baby. The wings are white, with kind of notice his hair's like. You interrupt me again, I'll smack you. His hair is like a dark brown, but it's starting to whiten at the top. As he carries this baby to the kitchen, his little kid pitter patter feet hitting the ground as he uses his wing to fully support the baby as he uses his non broken arm to make a bottle. He looks around, maybe 6 years old, while the baby looks around maybe 3 months ish. This is not a cutscene, so you guys can interact with each other and comment on what you're feeling about this.
This is This is interesting.
Yeah.
This
Um,
is what is this
Weird.
about?
as this child walks into, um, it looks like a child's room, but it seems to be combined between the child and the baby as he lays the baby in the crib, with their bottle. He's trying to support it with his hands, before moving it to his wing, and you see him look at his bed. This room is really simple. His bed is a very, very thin mattress on the ground. Um,
Huh. Okay.
with a very thin blanket, and a small pillow that's clearly been used for years. The crib, it doesn't look like a crib. It looks like a mattress on the ground with some sticks or fence posts.
Oh,
Um,
Who is this?
I
as
don't
you
know.
see him move towards his bed after the baby's done eating, he's packing a bag that's filled with baby stuff. It's filled with his own clothes, everything like that. Um, before kind of notice him leave the room, the baby now silently sleeping as he goes into what's in that room is a very familiar necklace to you, all, Maurice. The necklace that
Huh?
Augustus wears around his neck. Um,
Oh no. Is this
as
about
this child grabs the necklace. I'm just, I'll give you a moment to say what you're going to say.
is this about Augustus?
Possibly.
I say that turning to Phobos.
Hmm. You knew him more than I did, so maybe.
Yeah, uh huh. Okay.
Um, the
I'm just
kid,
gonna just standing. Just
um,
standing. I don't know what to say.
the kid quickly puts the necklace down as there's a loud thud in a different room.
I get startled by that.
Your wings puff up, just.
Yep, literally.
Both of us.
Whenever I get startled, the
Puppy wings.
the feather gets what's the word? Starts with an F.
Fluffy?
Fluffed,
Fuzzy?
I guess? I don't know. Fluffed. I don't know the actual word. It's not fluffed is
Flush?
not the actual word. No. It's ruffled. Ruffled. There maybe?
Yes,
It's just
ruffled would
like
make sense as well.
yeah, it gets all I'm going to say fruffled. Fuck you. Make a new word if it doesn't already exist. It gets all fruffled up, it's like all puffed. I'm just like, huh? Instead of
Um,
making the noise, I just kind of jump and turn around.
you notice the boy put the necklace down quickly. The boy, obviously being a younger version of the
Mm-hmm.
he runs like he sprints and it kind of like your vision warbles a little bit and you're in a room very
What?
large. There's a woman on the ground. She's bleeding
Whoa.
and very badly beaten. As a man that looks very similar to Augustus, almost identical, but obviously has any differences. His wings are black with tips of red. Augustus has never really explained too much about Azamar, but he does. You do know that when someone is truly evil, and they are an Azamar, before going to the beyond because of death or being sent there by um or Ali, because Ali can do that too. Um, their wings will be pure black with red tips on them. The gray ones that are purely good would have white wings with golden, which is what his mother has. His father.
Bruh, you are mumbling so much.
I'm trying not to, but my voice is not coming out fully.
Okay, that's fair. I'm just gonna turn you up a bit, hopefully. No, wait, no, that won't stop the mic cutting out. Alright, never mind.
It's also because my mom's doing dishes, and if I talk too loudly, I'm nervous the dishes would come into mic.
It's okay. Anyways, continue.
Um, the man clearly Augustus's father is, it seems angry as a very young, just pushes the door open and he stares at his mom, who looks at him. And you see with her one hand, one of them, because the hand that's closest to Augustus, you can, she kind of pushes it as if trying to signal him to run, trying to get him
Oh.
out before his dad kneels down with a dagger. The same
Hmm.
dagger that Disc used to stab Augustus with
Oh.
when that. Um,
I'm like gripping. Hold on. Next, Phobos is wearing like a skirt, dress. What are they wearing?
Literally techno shirt.
yes,
Okay, well,
It's oversized.
I'm grabbing the bottom of like the techno shirt, the one that you're wearing, and you just I don't know if you look over or not, but you can just see discomfort in my eyes if you do.
Cat's hand.
um,
Wow, how comforting!
Thomas is wonk.
Bones is just tired, man. They don't know how to do this.
They're
Wraps
also
arm around
probably
shoulder, side hug.
disturbed.
Very.
And it's very clear that she fights back. She's very clearly trying not to get stabbed before it cuts into her chest, and it, like, she pushes it away, and it lands in front of Augustus's feet.
Hmm.
The dad doesn't turn his head, doesn't notice Augustus before he uses his teeth to rip into his wife's flesh and starts to eat her.
Ew! I like ducked my head in, burying my head
Wink.
in your shoulder, Phobos.
Ah, use his wings for coverage. Phobos is watching with more of a curiosity.
Well, of course you are.
You can notice the small Augustus' hand tremble before he grabs and he shoves it in his pocket with his broken arm, which is very clearly going to hurt. And he quickly
Oh.
closes the door, trying to make as little noise as possible as he goes into that room. He goes into his mother's room. Clearly her room. He takes this necklace. And you've heard Augustus explain this necklace dozens of times. It's a good luck charm, made by a witch. Causes safety in those that the person who commissioned it. As he puts it around, he grabs a bag that's full of more baby stuff. That is his mother's room. He grabs his bag. He's holding them in his broken arm. It's very heavy and it's very clearly hurting him, but he does. All he can think is getting his baby sister out of this house from his father, who is right now cannibalizing his mother. He takes the baby and he puts his own coat and that thin ass blanket, and they're both very thin. They're clearly not well taken care of, around the baby and runs. And when he runs out, you could see that he's in heaven. But it's odd. It doesn't snow in heaven, but it's snowing heavily. You've never known heaven to snow, but Augustus is hundreds of years old. So
Hmm.
things can change. And he's running through this blizzard, and he's very clearly getting cold as this baby starts to cry. And all he can think is running. It's very clear. It feels like you're watching from a distance in a tree right now,
Hmm.
away from this house as he's running through this blizzard, and it keeps like, your vision keeps blurring, and you keep seeing him run. You see his wings close around the baby, trying to keep it warm as he's shaking, his ears starting to frost a blue as he's starting to get hypothermia. It's not long till he ends up collapsing on the
Oh
ground.
no.
Then when he falls unconscious, it feels like the only thing you can feel is what he felt before passing out, a sense of dread that his sister was going to die with him when she has barely begun to live. And then you hear a voice. But was a very familiar voice to you. Two familiar voices. And you see a younger version of your father and a younger version
What?
of Allie. who
Wait.
are also hundreds of years old, as they come over and see this prompt as this kind of like your eyes warble and you're behind them. And you hear Allie just say, "Do you see that lump in the snow? Because I feel like that wasn't there a moment ago." And then I guess she goes, "Well, yeah, but it could just be one of the, things that just happens around here." Clear Dionysus is cold as he's breathing heavily. The smoke from his mouth when he breathes. Um, and it's not long. Do you see both of you a familiar face? You both can see dead souls. You see Spitfire's dad. He looks much younger, around maybe 15. He's
Ooh.
covered in bruises. His shirt's ripped at the back, and he's freezing, it's clear. And he has whiplash all over his back. And you see those chains from Michael on it, which means Michael's lived for thousands of years, probably. And he comes and he's like, "Well, isn't it? We're part of the military, so we should just do it. Just check it out." He's kind of nervous. You see that same nervousness that you see in Spitfire at times, or they're trying to do the right thing, but they're scared of getting hurt or seeing something bad happen. Allie looks at Asher and says, just go to your room. Well, it's not a room. Please, you're pretty cold and injured. Then I could just take him there. You're also cold, love." You hear him call him love, which implies that they're already in a relationship at this point. You don't know how old they are from their looks. Can't really tell, but they're definitely older here. And as those two run off, Allium, at the time, his name was Allium Foley. Allie approaches Dionysus, not Dionysus, Augustus's body, and within a moment finds the baby. And without thinking twice, he just picks them up. He doesn't say anything, but he looks scared. Your vision warbles a lot more, and like it kind of darkens a bit. And all of a sudden, you see teenager Augustus. His hair is almost fully white. He looks a lot more like his father, a lot more like he does now. And his wings, they're white completely. There's no graying. There's nothing like that. Completely, he hasn't done anything. You can see him getting his own house next to Allie and Dionysus' house. And you can see as he meets this very, very pretty Aarakocra, and they hit it off. You watch Augustus fall in love with what used to be his wife before she passed away, became a tabaxi. You watch how much she cherished her, how much, care she put into it. You also see him, best friend. Um, they
The
get
little baby.
Little baby.
um, and the Aarakocra woman starts helping with his younger sister, who around now is probably, well, he's 15, so they're probably in 10, 9-ish. She's growing up very well. Where your vision warbles again, and you see Augustus. He looks older. And his wings have golden tips, which is very different. You don't remember Augustus having those type of wings. Last you
Oh,
remembered
yeah.
is his skeletal wings,
Mm-hmm.
but they look very good on him as he has kids and they're running around. Him and his best friend are doing quests together before, he goes and says, "I'll just hand in what we got to Allium." As Allium is now a lord, distancing himself from Dionysus now, staring off into nowhere as he's just depressedly sitting in his throne for Augustus.
Mm-hmm.
And he just smiles and says, "Thank you." This actually gets home, but you get this odd perspective of the house being empty. His best friend is sitting there at a table, drenched, blood. Best friend's wings being pure blood. Started to get the tips of red on them. Just the house. You get to see from his point of view for a moment, sitting behind him basically, where his children are dismembered. His wife
Oh.
hung, and his best friend smiling. And this is when you realize that is Joker. The Jester, not Joker. That is the Jester. Disc's father. Who killed his kid.
Mm.
Um, and out of anger, Augustus fights him, but his wing is kind of hanging off a little bit, and he ends up meeting someone very familiar to you, your father, a younger version of him, a little bit younger, not
Oh.
too much. And then you up on the train, trying to care for your mom who's pregnant. Then you realize that when you were the age of 3 and 4, you don't remember too much from then. So much has happened. You start to remember that he did have his wings. For when you're 4, when you just turned 4, you kind of remember him leaving, saying he'd be back. Grandpa would be back, he promised. And he leaves in Cloud's Reach.
Interesting.
He finds the house and sits there in a room before the jester or his father walks in and they get into a fight. The dagger that Augustus's father almost killed his mother with, gets thrown across the room as they're beating each other's skulls in, basically, at this point. I need to connect that, and I'm going to play a different song now. Then your vision warbles to this part of the part, like, of the room, and you see a very small child. You're seeing from
That's
point of view.
it's Disc.
Little lad.
Um, and
Oh.
he is staring into this room where his father is holding Augustus against him and saying, "You can't do anything about it. You're just as pathetic as your wife and children were." Egging Augustus on before Augustus doesn't think. He just wants this man dead. He wants this man to suffer. He doesn't care what he has to do before he sinks his teeth into this man's neck, same way his
Oh.
father did, and tears his throat out before grabbing that dagger and stabbing this man over and over and over again, laughing. But it's not a laugh of enjoying it, it's a laugh of insanity. Anger, purely. As
Pain.
Disc, as a 3-year-old boy, stands there, shaking, as he doesn't understand what's happening. He wasn't old enough to get to know his father. Before running, just as Augustus notices him and reaches out and says, "Wait!" The little boy runs out, thinking that this man just killed his father for no reason. There's this man who killed his dad, and moments later, without Augustus knowing, he's slammed on the ground by guards, and the knife, like the dagger, is knocked out of his hand, ending up in front of Disc's feet. No one notices where it goes. Because Disc pocket that when he was a 3-year-old boy.
How history repeats itself.
And Allie looks at him. And folks, you watch Allie's soul. As at first there's some sort of confusion and sympathy as Augustus tries to plead his case. His wing's not darkening at all. This man was evil. He did nothing wrong but defend himself. And, well, it may have been brutally. He didn't kill a good person. It wasn't seen as wrong. It was just doing the right thing in a different way. But before Allie gets to decide whether he wants to take mercy on him, folks, you notice this soul starts to turn red. That same red that you know.
Oh no.
And without thinking, this portal just goes underneath Augustus. And he's slammed on the ground. When he looks up, Colossal's standing in front of him, smiling. And there's this dad, his soul breathing in pain, screaming out. As Augustus realizes he put this man through much more pain than he maybe deserved, starting to feel bad for killing someone, remorse, um, before the gesture is born. Something that finds it funny. But his soul was already like that before, for being honest. You have to listen to Augustus scream as his wings are torn off, basically. Nothing left but the
Oh.
frame before he's thrown in the toxic waste, where you watch as he learns to do what he did in front of Disc, which is Necro Shroud, and he's basically trying to keep all these creatures off his back. He's fighting for his life somewhere where he shouldn't belong. And after that, for a little while, after almost a year of him being gone, which you don't remember him being gone that long, but you were young. You were so focused on everything else on the train, how everything was great, how your dad sheltered you, everything like that. Before Augustus gets out, he gets it devoid, and you see this place as it's being torn apart by the Beyond. You watch as Asher gets grabbed by Colossal, and you see Spitfire as a teenager fall into the water, and Augustus goes to leave, but then he looks into the water and goes, "Fuck!" and he goes in. Your vision warbles a little bit as if passing in time a little bit. As I'm just going to change back to the last song. Quick. Alt V. Nope, Control V. There you go. Um, Spitfire is pulled out of the water, but left in hell. Augustus leaves him with under Lucifer's care. He gets back on the train, but he's badly wounded. And you do remember this. You remember this part much more vividly than you thought you would, Maurice. Him leaning on your dad, huffing and breathing, and you were concerned. You asked if he's okay. You asked, "Grandpa, are you okay?" And he looked at you and smiled and said, "Everything's okay. Grandpa's just a little hurt right now, but I'm back, just like I promised." And with that, he smiled and ran off, not understanding what happened. He wanted to shelter you from what happened to him. He wanted to keep you safe from how he was treated. And you get this little scene, him sitting down in front of your dad. They're talking. Dad, what happened? Where's your wings? What happened? Dad, just answer me. Augustus refuses to answer. I finally killed him. Sent it on. I'm sorry. Your dad forgives him almost immediately. All he cared about was that he had his dad and he didn't lose him. He didn't care that, Augustus killed someone. He knew that Augustus. Before your vision warbles again, and you see Disc
Warble.
as his soul staring at you after you killed his before he's taken into the beyond. And you watch as Colossal does the exact same thing to Disc, screaming in pain before being shoved right back into that radioactive place. History repeats itself. Disc and Augustus are much similar than they like to believe. And you know how Disc found you. You know it all. And as this dream kind of warbles out and you wake up kind of in a cold sweat, you realize that if something is done out of revenge, sometimes history will just repeat itself. That something only good can be done to cause that repetitive action to stop. Aaron didn't go and kill Disc. You stopped that repetitive action from losing another person and making the cycle repeat. Because you killed Disc right then and there.
Sorry, repeat that real quick. You mumbled.
You killed Disc right then and there. You allowed the cycle to stop breaking.
I made the cycle stop break. I made the cycle stop or
Yes.
made the cycle continue.
You broke the cycle by
Oh, nice.
killing Disc right then and there. No one was there
Oh.
to shame you for it, to hold you accountable. You didn't take the dagger. The dagger went to the
Oh.
beyond with him. His legendary weapon is the dagger that killed Augustus's mother, killed his own father, and killed Augustus. Disc is now the holder of all that trauma. A 16-year-old boy who just wanted his dad.
Oh, yikes.
It's such a great way to start off a holiday episode.
Oh, hey, yeah. How are we gonna have a holiday episode while we're in the water? That's my question.
When you wake up, you realize that you aren't in paradise. You're in resurrection.
Well, I know I'm in paradise.
You're not
Obviously,
there anymore.
Oh, what? Huh?
You're in resurrection. Phobos,
Oh,
you're also in resurrection when you wake up. You're like, what the fuck?
Is there overhead Alma? You good, girl?
She's just like
You need a hug?
she's holding herself.
You do see
and hug.
the new Augustus, the Dragonborn version of him, and Disc. They're talking. They're getting along.
Are we awake? Is this awakeness?
I believe so.
Aaron, yeah, you're awake. What do you
don't
mean?
feel cold. Okay, hello, what up?
Hi.
Did you hear the scream?
Slightly. It got out.
Okay, good. Yeah, because so Amari's actually just screamed.
Oh, sorry.
And ice spikes as well as blood spikes just appeared around her.
Huh? Your dad gets impaled by one. He goes, ow.
Oh, Dad, I'm so sorry. Immediately, all of it just bursts.
And just
Dad, I'm so
he
sorry.
just
I'm so
uses
sorry.
his
I'm so sorry.
magic
I'm so
to
sorry.
change his body back to normal. He's like, it's fine. I can't die anyway.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm
He
so
just
sorry.
hugs you.
I had a really bad dream.
We had a bad dream. Communism,
Yes.
Alma.
Do you both need hugs? I have 2 arms.
Well, I'm currently hugging her, so. Just.
Is it an Alma sandwich?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aaron
so
just looks
Amari's
down
in
at you and rubs his fucking face on top of your head and goes, "Look at my little Alma sandwich."
Dad. Oh yeah, by the way, the curse has seemingly died down as much as it did appear. So it's just like, what happened to it? What the fuck?
I'm proud of you. Anyway, welcome to Christmas. We have a Christmas
What?
tree.
What?
You want to see a Christmas tree? You're inside the castle, by the way.
What? Oh.
Everyone's already outside. I just came in here to tell me to check them out, to check on you two, because Techno's out there, Spitfire's out there, everyone, Astrid's out there. Would you like to see our Christmas tree? It's great.
Yeah, okay, Dad. I think I want to stick by your side for now, Dad.
Okay. He's giggling.
I also wanna be with Grandpa.
Yeah, well, he's always here. Come on, Phobos, you're part of this family too. He grabs you.
Drags.
Let me see if I can get some just fucking Christmas background here.
Christmas music.
Christmas music. Christmas.
Christmas music.
Perfect. It gave me exactly what I was looking for when I looked it up.
Really?
Yeah, it immediately gave me Christmas music. Ah!
What is the music that you're gonna give us? I'm actually scared when it comes to you.
This is not the mood. Stream gets a little tidbit.
What? I'm looking.
Yeah, this is looking.
Oh my god, yes. Sorry. I English!
I didn't hear it.
Alright.
Also, next, did you like the drawing that I
Yes.
yeah? I decided I wanted to draw a version of Sarah that I haven't drawn in a friggin' long time.
Vin.
Yes?
Vin. Hold on.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yes.
send you
Yes.
things.
Yes.
I'm going to send you things. Give me 1 second moment.
Damn.
Christmas music.
Send me an Amma.
This is
Why did I just call her Amma?
Yeah.
Which one? Okay. This one's for Amma.
What's happening?
You'll see.
Okay.
And then this one's for me.
Okay.
Hold on.
What's happening?
I found Christmas outfits. You'll see.
Okay. I'm being forced on the outfit. Lovely.
Almost
Don't worry, you love
putting
it.
it on Amma, and she will deal with it.
Okay,
So you're
well,
forcing her into this dress with magic? You're just casting a spell somehow.
What's happening?
I spelled Christmas so wrong when I spelled it for Phobos. Let me grab. Amaris, without, you just get magics and you're like, what the fuck? And, you are now wearing. Hold on.
It looks
This.
so cute. Because now I want to draw Phobos and Amma in these outfits. Just
Mother has
vibing.
arrived with pizza.
Scream.
And this
Scream
is
of
what I'm
mother.
wearing now.
Just screamed, and their mic just peaked. Mother. Gingerbread cookies. No. And the Nightmare bars.
Ah yes, Phobos. This guy, fucking
Next,
creature.
did you hear what Mama said?
I heard gingerbread.
I want
Yeah,
gingerbread.
come closer, repeat.
You're gonna get
Hi,
gingerbread
next
tomorrow.
I
Don't
just
worry.
made butter tarts and Nanaimo bars and gingerbread cookies.
Wish I could thieve them.
They said, I wish I could see them and eat them.
Thieve.
I
Take
wish
them,
you could
steal them.
Thieve! Oh, thieve them! I'd share them. Well, I got to do the decorating on the gingerbread cookies.
There's your guys' outfits for Christmas.
Wait, hold on. Which one's
The
mine?
one on the left
Yours is the fluffy one.
Oh, of course. Why?
Phobos is wearing the most cutesy, girly fucking shit.
Of course you chose that for Maurice.
I saw it and went, yes.
Yes.
You guys are in those
The
outfits.
baby needs to wear that.
Yes.
That's
Oh, Mama!
You were next.
Medication! My medication! Sorry. Apologies. Okay, I'm all good now.
This is your Etsy package.
Etsy?
Yes.
It wasn't supposed to come until the 27th.
Cool. What is happening right now?
Sorry, it's getting the package.
I bought something and it wasn't supposed to come until the 27th, but it's here now.
What'd you buy?
I will show you in a minute.
Nom.
I bought a keychain for my phone.
Ooh, nice.
Yeet.
Okay, are we gonna continue or what?
Yes.
Yes.
You guys are kind of dragged outside. And there's this normal, absolutely gorgeous, giant Christmas tree outside. Along with Colossal in a corner,
Huh?
tied up with Christmas lights. And he's kind of just, his head's kind of drooped down, and he's like staring upwards very grumpily. But he's definitely poisoned because this foam is leaking into his flesh. So he's still poisoned. Maurice, Phobos, you see Fenric's soul outside of the body. And he's kind of just standing there, staring.
Autism just happened.
What? What is
My God.
happening with Nex right now?
Autism.
They gave me stickers with it.
Ah.
I heard foot stompy things.
Oh my god, I need to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Maybe I
I'm
should have
fine, I'm
waited
fine.
till after D&D to give you those.
You shut up. Get on my phone now. Okay, I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm good.
So, Fenric is kind of just standing near Colossal, where his body obviously lies. He's just outside of the body as a soul. Um, you see, Agit's there, Ali's there, Asgore obviously because it's his realm. Augustus and his
Everyone.
family, Disc, and you notice that with near Disc is that teenager that Onyx was trying to find a family for, and they're talking. They're getting along, obviously. Two teenagers that are talking. They're both two boys that are enjoying their time. Onyx there. Phobos, you notice that Loon's bottle is not on you, and you see Loon standing next to Onyx. It seems he broke his own bottle to leave.
This little bitch. You know, whatever. I was gonna do it anyways.
Kinda see Spitfire sitting by the tree. Astra's there, Ambrosia's there, Torpedo's there, the Allfather's there. He's having a gay old time. He's drinking. You don't know what he's drinking, but he's drinking something.
He drinks
Oh god, is
alcohol.
this the session where I'm gonna get drugged?
No.
I meant
It's a
happens
wholesome
on Saturday
session.
night.
Calm down. And everyone that you care about and love is here. But Phobos,
except for Colossal.
well, Colossal's here to be a Christmas decoration. Phobos, both of you guys notice that next to Spitfire, who has one of his swords next to him that he has his hand on, is Asher, his dad, sitting with him. It's very clear that he wants to be here with Spitfire, that he wants to cheer him up in some way. Obviously, Spitfire's always had someone to spend it with, as you see Emmy and Sable in their new forms sit next to him, and he smiles a little.
I get an idea, and I walk over to Spitfire.
Ah! Hi.
Hey, I just sit in front of Spit, and I just say, right, so your dad is here.
Phobos points direct in the direction of him.
Oh?
Yes. I'm gonna translate for him. And yes, Mr. Spitfire Dad, I can hear you, so I can translate whatever you want to say to your son here.
She just smiles a little bit before softly, and it's strangely soft but deep, but it sounds a little bit like Spitfire's voice too. Just goes, can you let him know that even if he's the product of what his mother did to me, that doesn't change how I feel him. I will know and love him. He's my son.
Repeat everything that Asher said back to Spitfire.
Spitfire smiles a little bit. He kind of looks down, spitting in his hand. And you kind of notice
Oh
that
yeah, the fat snowman. Sorry.
that fat snowman now exists in front of someone's house. It's a really chunky snowman that's in front of someone's house.
Anyways, back
If
to
you look at the
wholesome
French
moment.
chat, you'll see what I mean some more.
And you notice when Spitfire's dad touches Spitfire's sword, it's a great sword right now, but it's usually two. It like lights up purple. It was originally Asher's sword. It's something that was soulbound to him, but then soulbounded to Spitfire. And Spitfire gently puts his hand on it and smiles. Techno doesn't seem to know what he's doing as he's just laying in the snow that is for some reason here. You don't know why there's snow here, but he's just laying there.
Phobos wanders to him.
Hey, I didn't remove the snow from the wedding. It's
That's
still
true.
there. It's still my snow.
It's snow. Just Techno.
Phobos is laying down next to Techno.
Hi.
Hi. Kisses.
I then bury the two of them in an igloo.
With the tank.
We have been kidnapped.
And then I make a functional ice door in the igloo.
Lovely.
How's the privacy?
Well.
You can ask Techno anything if you that you desire, Phobos.
Nah, I just snuggle into him.
Okay, you don't desire to ask the question that you've been meaning to question?
I'll
Rod.
question him later when we're not in the middle of wholesome time.
Okay, Jesus.
I'll interrogate his ass later.
He kind of rubs your back a little bit and just goes, what does it feel like to look more humanoid?
I don't know. Don't you have a human form?
No,
Or is that me imagining things?
I've never been human. I'm this and mechanic. That's what he refers to his god form.
Allfather.
No!
Igloo.
Just hear from the Allfather? No!
Just once?
No!
Oh. It will get me to forgive you quicker.
Tempting.
I'll forgive you right away if you do.
You get a quick flash. Techno flickers out of existence for a moment, flickers to be human-like, and then flickers back.
Oh my god, that was hot. It's you, and
Techno turns to you and just straight voice says, "Would you let me carve my god symbol into your shoulder?"
yes.
Okay. He just takes out his fucking orphan obliterator. They're busy now.
Okay, there's a good
Carving
thing I made
god
that
symbols.
igloo. Okay, anyways.
It's not sexual. It's literally just
Yeah,
worship me.
still. Privacy. Anyways.
Aurora's here, by the way, as well, but she's alone. Her mom's not here.
I walk over to Aurora.
Hi, honey.
Hi, you okay? You're not mingling with anyone else.
Just, I don't know. It's been a lot lately.
I get that. I kinda had to speed run growing up. Ever since I left the train.
Yeah,
Not a slow burn.
I got a slow burn growing up, I guess. But
Yeah.
it's only been 4 months since he died, and I'm at risk of losing my mother now. She kind of just leans on you and goes, she's egg bound with dragons and humans, or humanoids mating, and the egg stays in her for a few months and then she lays it. It's just to make sure it develops properly. But she's egg bound, which can kill her.
Wait. Is she pregnant now?
My dad got her pregnant before he passed away.
Oh. I didn't know she was pregnant.
We did.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
That was the whole reason we were up here in the first place originally.
Yep.
I have memory loss, so
It's fair.
I forget every little detail, buddy-o. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to mention I have memory loss for you guys to actually get it into your head.
I also have memory loss from a different reason.
Same.
So I forget that you tell me that you have memory loss.
Anyways.
She kind of leans on you a bit and goes, I just hope that Fornox can figure it out. He's a good doctor.
Well, from what I've learned, life friggin' sucks. But you just have to cherish the moments you have, and not the moments you'll lose.
Yeah, that's true. She gently kisses your lips.
Now go on, mingle, make some friends, meet some new people.
Why do I need to make friends if I have you and you're all I need?
Aurora, go. Or no cuddles.
She chuckles, kind of gets up. But when she gets up, you kind of notice she shifts into her wolf form and kind of runs off a little bit. She definitely prefers to be in that form.
Mm-hmm.
As everybody's kind of gathered around, you kind of notice that they have cookies out, and Disc and the other teenager that doesn't have a name. Give me a random name to give this teenager.
Onyx.
Onyx
We
the
already have
second.
Onyx.
Oh,
I was gonna
right. Hold
suggest
on.
Timothy.
Timothy? Okay, Timothy and Disc, besties for life.
Don't know why I thought of Onyx. I'm sorry.
Because Onyx is
I
caring for him right now until he can find a parent.
Oh, sorry. I think it was. I think I was thinking it because I wanted to talk to Onyx, but I also wanted to give him an A starting name, like I don't know. I don't know where I was going, but Timothy. His name is Timothy.
You kind of
Oh,
notice
excuse me.
Timothy's bugging Disc a little bit about being a year older. He's 17. And bugging him a little bit about it before stealing Disc's cookie and running off. And it's like, you bitch! Come back! He actually seems to be enjoying himself. He seems happy. Like he's remembering things better as well.
Well,
Onyx
Amaris is a
is
little like
vibing.
she's alone now. By the way, she's just leaning down, sitting on the ground, and she's just looking up, breathing heavily, just kind of rethinking everything that's happened.
Understandably. Meanwhile, Onyx and Boone are chatting. Because, it's been thousands of years.
Oh yeah.
So they're having a good gale time.
What's my freaking dad doing?
Aaron, he is with the Allfather. They're drinking non-alcoholic whiskey eggnog. It's non-alcoholic whiskey inside eggnog. And they're depressed that it's not alcoholic, but that's fine.
My dad loves rum inside his eggnog, so that's normal for me.
He's mostly doing it because of the fact that the Allfather was like, I like whiskey, and he's like, how do I make friends? Sure, I'll drink whiskey too. Sure. You can notice
Yes.
they've had a little bit of different drinks at other times, but
So Maurice is just not gonna be joined by anyone.
Torpedo
Rose
lays with
currently
you.
being stabbed.
Oh, yeah.
Torpedo settles down next to you and goes, hi.
Oh. Hey.
What you doing?
Sitting.
But not okay sitting. It looks like bad sitting.
Oh. Tori. Okay.
He's trying to be supportive.
What?
He's trying so hard to be supportive of you.
I know. I don't want to dump you with all this stuff, Tori.
No,
I'm just rethinking everything that's happened.
Torpedo looks at you. With a different kind of look. Look what you've never really seen before with him. And he looks at you and just goes, you've lost a lot. You've loved a lot. You have so much responsibility on your shoulders, and you don't talk to anyone about it. Keeping it in will do nothing but harm. I know most of the time. He's saying this in primordial, by the way, because he's fluent in it. It's easier for him.
Yes.
I know most of the time I stay silent and I don't talk, but that's how I process it. Because I never had someone to lean on. That person was stripped away from me. That was my mom, my brothers. But they're gone now. When you love, you lose. That's what happens. No one lives forever, and when they do, it's nothing but loss for them. I know I can't understand what you're going through, because I am not immortal. I'm immortal. Immortal?
Immortal. It's okay.
Immortal, but I can at least sit with you through it.
Marie, the very bottom eyes just start tearing up. Oh, you're the best little brother ever. You know that, Tori?
I try.
Yeah, I think I needed to hear that.
He hugs you. You kind of feel some more arms wrap around you. As Astrid hugs you. So does Ambrosia. They were sitting there listening, they're waiting their turn to talk to you. And they're like, I don't know what he said, but she needs a hug.
Hug her.
Your lesbian aunties, and of course Leviathan, your trans cousin, in
Mhm.
his little vial, are all there with you, supporting
Hey
you.
guys, how are you guys doing?
After this, I'm absolutely exhausted. Beyond continuously attacking at this point, but no one's died. That's all I care about.
Then you did an amazing, excellent job there, Astrid.
Thank you. And I'm sure you're doing the same. You always do so much just amazing things. You never cease to amaze me.
Huh? What do you mean by that? What have I amazed you?
Look at you. We met and you were a wreck. But you're learning that sometimes to get through things, you have to cry a little bit later, after they happen. And it's okay. She gently gives you like a motherly kiss on the forehead.
Thank you, Astrid. It's still not exactly all processed properly. The
I don't
heart
think
and
it will be
brain
until it's
really
done.
had to mature fast and grow up fast.
Yeah. That's how it is for people that don't get a choice whether they grow up or not fast.
Oh yeah, I should probably mention. Tori, you probably already knew this, I think. But my birthday's coming up.
That's
Canonically, Amaris is born on Christmas Day, by the way.
Nice.
okay.
Uh-huh.
You guys are celebrating Christmas on the 23rd because that's the only time that everybody had their schedules off.
I know, but well, hold on. Doesn't mean we can't do a little time skip in this fantasy world.
Yeah. Oh, but you will be able to celebrate your birthday. Definitely. But this session probably won't be that session.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of notice that everyone's kind of gathering around the tree. It's time to give
Oh.
each other things.
I
If
brush
you,
myself off and I take Torpedo by the fin.
he has a hand.
Oh, he has hands. That's right. Sorry. My
Yeah,
bad.
he's
I take Torpedo by the hand and I guide him, or we walk together
everybody
to the Christmas tree.
kind of ends up by the Christmas tree. They exchange gifts.
I'm
You
beside
guys
my dad.
get a whole bunch of things that you guys like. Techno feels like shit because he just stands there like, I don't know what this holiday is. Help.
I got Techno a gift, and I'm gonna describe it in hold on a moment.
I'm about to describe it. And
Almost
hold on.
got a random things got random things, but they have meaning for everyone. From Sebi.
Yep.
I just summoned him and went, quick, I need to steal things from you.
Quickly.
I made unmeltable little ice miniatures from the first time I made it for Tech.
He just keeps it close to him.
Yeah, and it's all of us and how we used to look. And they're all colored too.
He's a happy baby.
I'm glad you like them. I worked really hard on them.
Thank you. Everybody's enjoying their gifts that they're giving. Phyllis, would you like to describe any gifts that you got for anybody else?
My brain malfunctioned. Give me 1 second. Dial bearer sounds.
While you think and wait to describe. Okay.
Sorry, those were thinking sounds. What the fuck is...
Can I describe a few more gifts while you think?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I got Onyx and Lunar, I think his name is.
His name is just Loon.
Oh, Loon, got it. So Onyx and Loon got 2 separate unmeltable ice miniatures that are also colored of Mom. Basha.
Loon cries because that's his daughter. So he just goes. Onyx just goes. And his galaxy kind of swirls up into that mix that usually symbolizes he's crying.
And then they can see deep down there's a hidden little mini Amaris, as well as Aaron and a little baby Phobos.
Loon melts into the snow crying. Just
How's Onyx feeling about the little tree? The little
he's
extra
having a time. He's very swirly whirly.
Um. Okay, just give me. For the tradition, so for the gift for Aaron and what Aaron gives me, it's more of a traditional kind of gift. See, we give each other ornaments for a wreath.
Mhm.
And what I did was I don't know if you know these like little almost egg balls with little like statue
I think so.
memories. Yeah. So I created a little egg ball of the moment I first walked.
Aaron just looks at me and says, God, I hate being more emotional than I was before. I'm gonna cry.
And I want what did Aaron give me?
Aaron gives you a little ornament that has three pictures in it. It's like there's this triangle in it, three pictures. One when you um, with just you, him together. It's more recent. It looks like you don't even know when he got this picture. There's one with you, Asha, and him when you were before all this shit happened, and there's one of when you were a small child, and how happy your family looked.
For oh, what's his name again? I forgot. Grandpa, Dragonborn.
Augustus.
Augustus, there it is. For Augustus, I got him two things. One, another little ornament since he's a family member. It's part of the family tradition as well. So he got a little egg memory of his family's first Christmas.
He kind of chuckles a little bit and smiles at you.
And then he got like the Northern Star looking ornament.
Yes.
And each little gem shimmers with a memory of the train. The one that ever since I was born that he saw me grow up with. So like ever since I was born, each little shimmer contains a memory that he can look at.
Okay. How you doing over there, Phobos?
First of all, pick between purple or red.
Purple.
S'more.
Red? Ah! I didn't like that sound.
Here, I'll send you both the image. I'll just send it to the Bestie Squad so I can get Casper's opinion too.
Okay.
But for my gifts, I have brief ideas.
Okay. Spew 'em.
One sec, typing.
I can see that. Night smiley face is typing.
It didn't send my images. My images never sent. Okay. Techno. I got him a little necklace that I had stolen
We don't
from...
have phones in this world, buddy.
Not for the D&D campaign, for my actual phone, you dingus.
Oh, okay.
I want to use stickers, but I don't want to break the stickers or ruin them, so I want a clear case, but I don't want a completely clear case, so I'm debating on a design. Okay, so both Casper and Vin had said purple, but I'm a sucker for them both.
Get the purple one. You love purple.
I do.
Okay, well, now for the D&D thing.
Okay. smack that bitch into my cart. Okay. I got not Phobos. Becky. A tiny little charm that he can wear wherever the fuck he wants, but it's 2 little vials of both mine and Spit's blood, because he is blood god.
That's all you hear from him as he puts on his chains that are dangle from his ears to his tusks.
You better like it as a pain in the ass convincing Spit to do that.
Spitfire's like, my only gift to you is that'll permanently make you bloody bourbons. Fuck yes!
What did Spitfire say?
Bloody bourbons, which is literally tiefling blood and bourbon, which is what Techno likes to drink. It's consensual.
I walk up to Allie.
Hi.
Hand him a little handmade plushie. It looks similar to his usual one, but it's very obviously different. And very obviously
Oh, now I
loved.
have him, because his original one is a bunny. He's
Now
like,
we have matching.
now I have a matching one to Bon Bon. His name is Bon Bon, by the way, the one I'm throwing you.
I give a equally matching, but with different colors, to Allie's mother, or wife, husband thing. My mother. Mom.
Oh, I gotta stop. It's as for she says, well, take this to work with me every single day, which means anytime I'm moving around, I have it on me. He's just excited.
There's
He's
a little
happy for this.
card next to his.
He knows how to
Inside
read.
is papers that say, "Will you adopt me?"
Yes, mine.
I am theirs.
He makes a weird gremlin sound.
Post gremlin sounds back. I wander over to Spit.
Hi.
Hi. He's first.
Thank you. That's my gift. I'm happy with that.
No, that is not your gift. You get more. I'ma close your ears.
Okay.
And anyone else who wants to, cover your ears.
Aaron covers Torpedo's ears and stares at you weirdly.
You and I are forcing Techno into this, as I show him the package of very obviously lingerie.
Yes. Yes, we are. You don't get a choice. What?
Yeah,
What am I
we
being
get a
forced
choice.
to?
Techno isn't allowed to see it yet, though.
Wait, hold on. Techno panics a little bit. He's like, it's fine. Don't worry.
You'll be fine.
It's fine. It's
You'll
not
like it.
violent. Well, if he doesn't like it, then at least we'll like it. It'll not like it's gonna stay on very long.
Yeah. I'll drench him in blood as well. It'll be fine.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay.
I can spit another gift, which is a little promise ring that he can wear on any finger.
He puts his little promise ring on his middle finger because he can't handle the ring fingers.
It looks similar to mine and Techno's wedding bands, but it's very clearly different.
Okay.
It's meant to kind of make it look matching.
Okay. Maurice's ears are allowed to be uncovered.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
Don't worry about it.
There's nothing about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Who else is here?
Oh,
Me?
I
Yeah.
know Alma and Aaron are the other 2 I need. I think Aurora is another one that I need
Yeah.
to think of.
there's also Astrid, there's Onyx, there's Loon, there's a gift, but you don't have to give everybody a gift. You just give the most important people a gift.
Wanders over to Astrid.
Hi.
I hand her a little handmade kimono that she could wear.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention this, but I made Astrid. This is a couple gift. So it's a self-cleaning brush, so it never gets like stuck with hair in it.
Oh, it's
That-
great for her kitsune-ness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also for
Ambrosia's.
yes, because of the legs.
Yes.
And
That's
the
actually
belt
To
hair.
Ambrosia and give her a matching kimono.
Aw.
And now you
Chucky
guys
goes,
can be
"Thank
cute
you."
together.
You notice that Ambrosia hands Astrid a protection necklace, very similar to Ted one that Augustus has. And she kind of hands everybody that she loves one, including Alma and Phobos. It won't protect you from everything, but it'll protect you from manipulation. So you guys are now immune to manipulation.
Yippee!
Unless something is more powerful than her magic. Which some things can be.
I feel like a child because every now and then I'll grab my Mimikyu and just tap him across my keyboard like he's walking.
Oh my god.
I love him too much. It's just baby.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just like, it's like, oh my, same. I want to play with my Monster High doll so bad.
If mine were still up on my desk, I would.
Anyways, let's continue.
Anna.
What? Me?
Yes, you.
Hi. What's up?
Wanders over. Hands package. Or box, wrapping, whatever. Open.
I got packages.
Yay!
Oh.
Inside, you'll find a mug that is covered with galaxy-related things. Is a galaxy. And several packages of hot chocolate. And a friendship bracelet. Another one.
More.
More. There can never be enough.
Techno will be like, because he has a whole jar of them.
Yes.
So, for that one, how big is the bracelet?
Nah. Where do you want to exactly put it?
I want to shrink it and put it around Jormungandr.
Jormungandr?
Her snake that lives on her body. It's her,
She has a snake? What is it?
Jormungandr shrunk. He's his thing. Her mouth.
Yeah, he can shrink and grow. Currently though, I forgot to mention, he is currently like hanging on my now extremely sized up antlers like it's a tree branch. So
He's like a little
chilly.
tree snake.
Yeah, so
Is he like tinsel on a Christmas tree?
Yes.
yes.
Nice.
Okay.
He does have a beard though.
Shrink it down if you would like to put as a necklace or something for him.
I shrink it down a bit and then I put it around Jormungandr as a necklace. And actually no.
He wiggles in
actually,
approval.
Hold on, I'm gonna replace it. I shrink it down to the point where it's like an elastic, and I make a little ponytail out of the beard he has.
He wiggles in approval.
Yippee!
The approved wiggle.
Approved by the
number
Jormungandr.
I'm thinking Jormungandr comes up because it's technically his gift as well now. He slithers. I use my arm as a bridge, and he slithers on top of your head and just rubs his face to your cheek and then goes back.
I almost said I have a cat now, but it's a fucking snake, not a cat.
Yeah,
Carl?
that ain't.
Lizard.
Carl's like, what the fuck was that?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say Jormungandr bites Kara.
Not in the eyeball. Leaks in approval. Sorry.
Oh.
Carl dies in approval.
My stickers.
Okay. Anything for Aaron?
Yes, that is why I went feather number 2.
Okay. I didn't hear that.
Aaron Frog blinks at you. And
Yeah,
hands you
whatever.
a little
Frog.
he hands you a little pin that has a shark on it.
Shark.
Shark fin.
Shark fin. There's just demon giggles from Phobos over the shark fin. What the f-
Don't forget about your gift. Oh, you were totally forgetting about your gift.
I'm sorry.
Well, are you gonna give the gift for Aaron?
Yes. Hold on, I have to remember what it was. I got
Oh
excited
wow,
over a shark.
you did.
I
forget.
got excited over a shark, okay?
You did forget.
I have autism. Is my excuse.
Wow.
It's a valid one because it made me forget.
Remember better, pal.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull something and shove it into a dildo. Nope.
What?
Incorrect.
You're giving Aaron a dildo? What?
No! No! God, no.
okay.
Give him a sweater.
Yeah,
Go
what?
get the sweater. Get the sweater.
Oh, it's
Cover his
funny.
titties.
Oh, thank you. I've been freezing. By the way, he has just had his bandages on. He puts it on. He's like, thank you.
Cover
I'm
your
less cold.
tits.
He's still in shorts.
On the sleeve, you can see it says "World's Best Dad."
Well, I feel like there's a patch that says "World's Best *2", Dad.
Number 2 dad.
It crinkles into the snow. Oh, now I'm more cold. Great.
Alright, that is my gift.
All right.
Also,
There's
moment over.
one
No,
very
please,
special gift
Please, no.
that happens.
Punches claws.
Dionysus is here, obviously, but obviously Phobos doesn't give him anything because fuck you.
Punishment for now.
Yes. And he kind of goes up to Allie. He has two gifts. He hands one to him. He's like, here. And Allie opens it. It's just a simple. Allie likes rings. You've always known him to like rings. It's just a simple ring. It's very simple. It's just silver. He puts it on his middle finger. And he looks at him. And then Dionysus goes, and since it's your birthday, I thought. And Allie looks at him and goes, wait, you remembered my birthday? And Dionysus just looks at him and goes, we were best friends for over 100 years? Of course. Even if you don't see me as now, it's understandable. I put my worth in you. That wasn't okay. I manipulated and hurt you. So in a way, it's more than just a birthday gift. Plus, I thought you'd like it. But when Allie opens it, it's a necklace with a charm that looks like his stuffed animal. Whatever I named it, I already forgot. I think it was Bon Bon. And it looks like it attaches to something. And Allie chuckles and goes, do you want your half to this, or? And then I just looks at him, he's like, and as Allie takes out his gift, he's like, I was gonna give it to you anyway. It's supposed to be an anniversary gift, but it never happened. And Dionysus gets the second one, which is Phobos's chocolate stuffy, which you now process was also your dad's. And it's this little lion stuffy. And when they move their necklaces close, they attach together, kind of like best friend necklaces. And Dionysus smiles a little bit and goes, I'm sorry. And he walks away. Like he tries to get himself the furthest away from Allie as he can. As you kind of notice, Allie looks like he's about to cry. And he just stares in that direction before looking down at the necklace and then sitting down. He's pretty much deep in thought about what just happened. But it doesn't look like he's in love with Dionysus or any way like that felt. He clearly doesn't feel the affection for Dionysus the same way. It's obviously Dionysus isn't doing the same. It's platonic, very clearly.
Oh, platonic.
Now, is there anything else you guys would like to do before this happens?
Yes. I am going to. Huh? You
I
should be
said-
worried.
I said no, and then I heard you say yes. I'm like, oh.
You should be worried. I bury everyone and turn them into a snowman. Like they're covered in snow and the only thing that's showing is their head.
Not surprised, Tama.
Everyone's a snowman now.
Everybody kind of chuckles.
I fall
I
to the
toss the
ground
snow at
laughing.
Fat Alma, burying her in it.
And you guys are kind of in a snowball fight now.
Except you will lose it because I go.
Alright, you guys have wholesome moments. I need to piss.
Okay.
You go piss. Go be a piss boy. Little piss baby.
Dude.
I'm really happy with my charm. Like, it's a little raccoon of Tommy in it. I love him. There's other versions. I can get a crow for Philza and a little Technoblade plush for Techno. Out of those two, which one would you like? Or would you like Tommy as well?
What? Me?
Yeah, you.
Why me?
Because I want to get you one of these charms.
I
Because I know you like Techno and Phil.
I like techno, but I don't think I want a Dream SMP related thingamajig.
It's not necessarily Dream SMP, it's just Crow for Philza and then a little Technoblade push for Techno. Mine's just a little raccoon for Tommy.
It would most likely just be a Technoblade.
Ah, fair. Because I'm getting the Crow for Vin. Because they like Dadza. We got just casual Christmas music. This is the most festive I've felt in, like, years, I suppose.
Well,
Well, then again, I'm only just allowing myself to be festive.
And you're fucking thriving in it.
I'm a thriving little bitch!
You didn't realize how much you loved Christmas until you finally let yourself
I
love
like
it.
seeing people happy with the gifts I get them.
See?
Also, the aesthetic is quite pleasing to me. Anyways, back to Snowball Fight.
Oh yes. You're just being pummeled, and then I miss you for just a moment, and then I hit Techno square in the face.
Oh,
It's not-
Techie-chan.
It's not here to narrate, but it's just.
I feel like Techno would toss one back at you. Yes, join the fight! 2 against 1, bitch!
I got my dad on my side.
You would absolutely. Fucking Allie would be on my side. Same
I
with
gotta-
Spit.
It's like-
Aurora and like Ash would be on your side.
Everyone's on their own respective sides. We got Onyx,
A little war!
Loon, and the Allfather just neutral.
Just
in
what
between.
the fuck is happening? Is this fight and just breaks out
Yeah.
with them? Free for all, basically.
And then I create this ginormous, size of the moon snowball over you
God.
guys. Take this, motherfucker! And then
Crap,
just
I'm gonna drag her in. You get tormented too.
and then we'll just get completely
I'm laughing.
smushed. And then we just we dig our way out. It's just
Dying laughing as everyone's just trying to get out of the snow. I'm cold.
I make a snow mustache on your face because you had
Oh,
snow on your
there.
face. No, but you didn't realize that. You know you had snow on your face, but you didn't realize it was
Yeah.
a snow mustache.
No, my face.
Don't wipe it off! Don't wipe it off!
Why don't you want me to wipe it off? Jackie, what did he do? She do? That's a mustache. Oh. I toss it off. Get the fuck off me! No stash for thee.
Alright, what about this? I create the most, medieval time hairdo that the women used to wear, so freaking large. I would put the swan on top.
He just buried Carl in the fucking snow then.
Yes, I did!
I heard scream Vin. Scream? I heard Vin scream in the living room.
That was Carl
I
screaming.
think they're listening to us.
Screaming, yeah!
Carl's just screeching.
Screams in
Yeah,
snow.
It's incredibly heavy, too, so your head's like, oh.
What the fuck?
I do what should I do for techno? A Texan, you know how Texans have the usual stash, beard, long ass hair. I do that on techno out of the snow.
Thomas dies laughing.
And cold. That's all you hear from Techno as he pulls a potato out of his pocket. Oh. Just the
potato's
crunches.
covered in snow.
I love cold potatoes. Why are my pockets full of snow? My pockets of holding!
I throw another snowball at techno. Square in the face, right in the nose.
He throws one back at you much harder.
We got all at war. I don't know if you heard that or not.
Yeah.
Lovely. You guys kind of
We got a
noticed
war.
the Soul of Asher and the Soul of Fenric are talking.
Oh.
They're getting along.
Communicating.
They're both lords. So, would you like to continue into the cutscene, or?
Here.
Actually, one more thing.
Oh.
Sorry. Phobos, come with me real quick.
What did I do?
I don't even wait for an answer. I just grab you by the wrist and
What
just
did I do?
drag. I pull you up in front of the pinata colossal. Take
Oh,
out your
no.
weapon.
Oh no!
Grab the axe to piece.
I take out all of my weapons. I even spawn ice spikes and floating blades, floating blood spikes. And I
Don't
just
worry, I'll just smack you with a
simultaneously.
dull end. It won't hurt nearly as bad as a sharp cut to the throat.
I'm not gonna do anything for dullness.
I'm literally gonna give this
You guys just see the Fenric soul look at you in terror, like, oh no.
I don't want to hurt Fenric, but I really want to hurt Colossal.
I don't give
Fenric,
a
this is
shit.
nothing against you. Smack in the
Ah!
Currently, I'm not giving a shit, and I'm just simultaneously stabbing and cutting with the chakrams, like boomerangs. I'm just throwing them, while those are just like telepathically just.
Alright.
Fenric curls up in a
Your
little
father's
ball,
gonna
like,
end
I'm
up
gonna
shielding
feel that
you
one
with
back
yours.
in that body.
I'm sorry, Fenric. It had nothing against you.
Also, they're not, the spikes aren't disappearing. He's becoming like sewing needle
Like
balls.
I'm porcupines. That's all you
Yeah,
hear from
so
Colossal?
Yeah,
Porcupine.
he's becoming a porcupine.
Porcupine.
That's what he's becoming, and it's so much that you barely even see his face because it's also allotted in his face. Some of it down his throat. He's like, shut him up! Shut him up!
Alright, anyways, Alma, come here.
I'm not done with him!
No, I demand thee. I yoink her hands and drag her back over to everyone.
Aw, man.
We will deal with him later. What? What? Oh, what?
You good
Sorry.
there, pal?
I did.
Damn.
Vin, did you like listen to something on your phone for a moment?
No, I also heard the man talking, but I think it was part of the video.
What? What
I heard
man?
it. I straight up thought I heard Techno go pussies. It sounded like Techno's voice and something like that, something like an icy kind of sound.
What?
I don't know. I think you're hallucinating because I heard a straight up different sound. I heard a hand.
I heard Techno's voice though, which is why I got so fucking confused.
It's fine.
I
Everything's
genuinely
great.
thought I developed a new alter for a minute there. No,
Did you?
because Vin also heard it, so it isn't in my
Okay.
brain.
Well, they heard a different thing though.
We both hear different things all the time. It's fine.
Okay, that's fair. Anyways, yes, I'm ready to move on to the cutscene now, I guess.
Phyllis,
Yeah.
you ready?
I'm dragging her away for a reason. Cutscene time.
Kind of everybody is in this group. They're enjoying themselves a lot. And I'm going to cut out the Christmas music for a moment. Asgore kind of just comes over, happily, comes over, and he puts the thing down. It's a little record-ish player. And he seems really happy about it. And everyone's kind of gathered around it. Besides Disc and fucking Timothy, they're fucking around because Timothy keeps stealing Disc's cookies and eating them on him.
They need a moment where they can be kids, man.
Yeah, that's what's happening. And Asgore starts playing this music. And as it does happen, you feel Aurora take your hand, Maurice.
What?
As she pulls you close and starts dancing with you. To it. Not just romantic dancing, it's just fun dancing. As you guys dance, you kind of see out the corner of your eye, Spitfire, Techno, and Phobos are all dancing together. before Techno and Phobos look at each other, and they both smirk before shoving Spitfire into his technically ex-wife. And all four of them are now switching around with different partners and talking as they're dancing. Asgore is with Ali as they're dancing together. It's very cute and sweet. Augustus is with his wife and his children, having a great time. Onyx and Moon, you watch as Spitfire's dad, Asher, is kind of staring off into space as Fenrir finally gets up. And as Ryan's soul appears and puts his hand out, and you hear Eggy go, "Oh, my sweet dad." And she takes his hand, and they're dancing together. And you watch as Asher's hand goes out, and he looks at Fenrir and goes, "Well, you seem pretty lonely, staying beyond like that. You know, I have to do something to you. A dance wouldn't hurt, would it?" And he almost says it in a most like a flirtatious way as Fenrir takes his hand, as they're dancing together, having a great time. You kind of notice that the Allfather is just standing there, and you can see your dad doing the same. Before the Allfather moves his hand in your mother's soul, pushes your dad a little bit, and she starts playfully dancing with him, as the Allfather willed it so. You kind of notice that Disc and Timothy are together, and you see that Timothy kisses Disc and it breaks him, and he's like, "Wait!" As Timothy runs off, and they go out of sight. And Torpedo looks at the Allfather, who's just kind of lonely there, and puts his hand out and goes, "He?" And the Allfather's like, "A dance?" And he takes Torpedo's hand, and they're dancing together like a family. As they're enjoying themselves, laughing and chuckling as this town is bustling. And you notice Dionychus is on his own, and Ali and Asgore stop before moving over to him, and Ali grabs him and forces him to start dancing with him and Asgore, and Dionychus is laughing. It's a moment of solemn as the camera would pan up to everybody having a good time. For once, a moment of peace that seems to last longer than a moment of a second. Something.
Well, I mean, the
that to be
man's kind of
cherished.
the man's kind of tied up currently, so.
And I made him
And
a
that's
porcupine.
the end of the session.
Oh, damn!
Just
what a way to
ending with you guys enjoying yourselves together.
happy for once.
Oh my god, yes.
Even the loneliest two motherfuckers got someone to dance with them.
We got the Allfather dancing with Torpedo. That was adorable.
You see a little bit of romance blossom with Disc, Timothy.
Yeah, I didn't think that would happen.
Disc,
Alright.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, hey, okay, come back.
You don't get to do that, sir.
You don't get to
Back
just
here.
kiss me and run.
You motherfucker!
Come back here, you slut.
Come back here, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, exactly that.
And the whole end was just supposed to be something sweet. Something
I love that, Vin. Alright, do you mind ending the stream while everyone here is still in the V6? I want to ask you guys something after the stream ends.
Okay.
Sweet.
This will be probably posted on the 25th because, yes. Goodbye.
Ah!